I'm going to start this review with a bit of a personal story. I remember when I was in the twilight years of my metal phase. I believe I was 15, and at this point my musical taste was pretty much doing lines of coke and thus began my EDM phase. So while going through pages and pages of YouTube music streams that I, of course, pirated using conversion websites, I peered over one video and saw this: Truise in Decay. What I was about to step into was a genre that was about to smooth out my music literacy and put it to school. At the time, I never heard anything like it, and looking back, people thought I was crazy that I can now go from this
Let's fight. Turn up. Let's fight. Let's go.
to this. It was in my college days where I could solemnly say that my music knowledge was out of my control. I wanted to learn everything by repetition and by discovery. What did I like or dislike? What new genre or subgenre was I passionate to learn about? It was all just an adventure to me. When I became accustomed to Vaporwave in all its glory, I committed the same offenses, this time on Bandcamp. Except, everything was free, of course. While downloading some Time Cop 1983 and Mitch Murderer, I came across Vibes by Windows96, an album from 2015 that, by first glance, looks like avatar art for GTA Vice City with its teal palm tree shirt that is now a staple of one Tommy Vercetti. But saying I was in for a surprise would be an understatement. I simply could not get enough of this album's cutthroat synth patterns and use of sounds and samples that take you right back into the streets of Vice City, where anything was possible. Released on July 13th, 2018, 100 Mornings was an album I enjoyed from start to finish. It was, in my opinion, an album with class. It didn't try to prove anything, just chillwave goodness stuffed into a little more than a half-hour runtime. The label, Business Casual, would distribute this onto vinyl a little over a year after the digital release, with the mock-ups being a 12-inch hazy purple record complete with a poster and exclusive track. If you would like to see my first impressions about it before I go into detail, I'll provide a link in the description for the unboxing. The cover is like an HD remaster of its digital counterpart, with sharp edges and contrast-ridden lines. Looks like something out of public access, doesn't it? Like I said in my unboxing, the back sports a washed-out version of what would become the poster that comes with the record. I think my first impression still stands in regards to the record itself. It's an inky dark purple that draws you in no matter what angle you're looking at it. The mock-up shows hazy purple, but I'm glad this was the result. Dropping the needle on this is certainly a treat. To be honest, there is only one way I can describe this record: clean. Everything is nice and balanced and is pressing. If you have listened to this album before, you know for a fact that the album is like a love letter to synthwave and chillwave as a whole. Inviting lead sections and smooth low end are like a big ol' hug. In all seriousness, the vibe of the music makes you think of yourself waiting in the early morning hours until you see a sunrise out in the horizon. Another morning has commenced. 100 Mornings is definitely a record you should add to the collection. I almost don't want to say too much for this particular release. I kinda want to let the record speak for itself. In fact, I'll shut up and let you enjoy the rest of this footage. And as always, thanks for watching.